Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jana and I go by Jay. Today we are reading our daily bread, and you might hear Mr. Coco in the background. We have moved him to the more of an area where he is around the other animals, and they are doing very, very well. So I just didn't want to seclude him into an area where we're not very active, if you know what I mean. You don't want to be like in everyday life to be put in a room and have no interaction. It can be very humbling, but it can stir up feelings, and we don't want our animals to be upset. Yes. In today's reading in our daily bread, today is June 22nd. Yesterday was the first day of summer. It was one of the longest day of the year until we go into the first day of winter. It's one of the shortest days of the year. And reading today's reading, it hit a huge nerve with me. Not in a negative nerve, it just more or less calling your, I apologize, calling you out, you know. It's so much easier for you and I to, when we're out in public or we're around people who, we don't want them to know really what's going on in our lives. You know, we wear that double mask. And sometimes you get caught in that game, and they're wondering, so who's the real person I'm interacting with? But the only person that really knows the true you will find out. We'll find out. Hide and seek. I might have to put my readers on. Yes, you know how that whole getting older thing happens with all the gray glitter. It's glitter. We call this glitter. That's how we're adapting to it. And that's okay. That's all right. Hide and seek, Saturday, June 22nd. It states here, it was written in here today. He's going to find me, I thought. I felt my little heart pound faster as I heard my 5-year-old cousin's footsteps around the corner. He's coming closer. 5 steps away. 3, 2, found you! Hide and seek was. Most have fond memories of playing games as children, yet sometimes in life, the fear of being found isn't fun, but is rooted in a deep instinct to flee. People may dislike what they see. As children of a falling world, we are prone to play what a friend of mine labels a mixed-up game of hide and seek between God and us. It's more like a game of pretending to hide, because either way, he sees all the way through our messy thoughts and our wrong choices. We know it, though we like to pretend he can't really see. Yet God continues to seek. Come out, he calls to us. I want to see you even in your most shameful parts. An echo of the same voice that called to the first human who hid out of fear. Where are you? Such a warm invitation voiced in the form of piercing question. Come out of hiding, dear child, and come back into the relationship with me. But it may seem far too risky. But there within the safety confines of our Father's care, any of us, no matter what we've done or we failed to do, we can be fully known and beloved. In today's questions, it reads, how is it comforting to know that God sees you and yet still longs for you to come to him? And number 2, how is that knowledge freeing? it comforting to know that God sees you and yet longs for you to come to Him. I know a lot of me growing up through my years. I'm about to turn the big 50. There was a time in my life that I personally had felt he of the choices that I've made, He would want me to call on Him. But that was my insecurities, my fears, my game of hide and seek. It comes down to it in a situation where He's going to know either way what you do and don't do, and what your thoughts are, and how you handle a situation. Everyone is battling something. We're in a battle every single day. Believe me, each one of us are. Me personally, I have been battling something for quite a while, and I've been very quiet about it, but the only one that knows is God. And the reasoning is that I don't want to act out. I don't want to become resentful. I don't want to hurt the other individual. There's always a reason for everything. But I've had to learn during this hide and seek. I hate calling it a game, because the game's not going to end well. There's always going to be a winner, and there's always going to be a loser. But this might come out to be a learning lesson for both. Playing hide and seek is almost me. I thought I had mastered the game years ago. But reality is, I learned to trust in God. I learned to be faithful. I learned to be loyal. And I learned not to be resentful. Certain things happen in our lives, you and I, that makes us question why does this happen? And it's for us to become stronger. It's forced us to recognize He is listening, and we just need to seek and ask for help. That's all He wants. If you're going through a troubled time in your life at this moment, and you're wondering if I should just do something just to have that quick fix. No, that's not going to solve all the problems, or all the insecurities, or all of the questions. It's going to add more questions. Playing hide and seek, there's always one searching for everyone else who's hiding. I really never liked that game as growing up, because I always was afraid I wasn't going to be found. Was I good enough to be found? That was me as a child thinking. And that's Ava snoring. Oh my goodness. But growing up, I became really good at the game. I didn't think God was with me when I was going through my terrible times. But in actuality, He was just waiting for me to seek Him. How is that knowledge freeing? That He still longs for you to come to Him. It's very, like I had stated in yesterday's reading, it's very freeing, very I don't feel heavy anymore. Yes, believe me, I question. We're humans. That's who we are. We question. But I don't not trust anymore. Yes, there will be tears, and it's okay to cry out of frustration or out of sadness or out of fear. But lay it in His hands, pray about it, be calm. This morning was a very, very eye-opening. And that's okay. And what calmed me was having my faith. When you watch television or when you watch reality shows, or if you're watching, YouTube, you see someone and they look happy and content. But are they playing hide and seek with you? I'm reality. I'm real. I'm not going to lie. It's every day is a challenge, and I am learning to have faith. I have the strongest faith, but certain things can set that back and make you question. So I guess what I'm trying to say to you is that how is the knowledge freeing? Is that I'm able to sit here in front of this Canon camera and say to you to trust Him, to believe in Him. He's hearing your prayers. And the funny thing about it is, your story has already been written. Your life has already been planned out. It's just how are you reacting to it? To react to something healthy and rely on Him and trust Him. In today's prayer it says, the one who fully knows us unconditionally loves us. Let me read that one more time. The one who fully knows us unconditionally loves us. He's going to love you when you're ugly personality, what I meant by that. When you're hateful, when you're sad, and when you're good and you're happy and you're doing good deeds, He's going to love you unconditionally. But when people in real life don't want to know you fully, then you need to learn to pray for them. But be careful. Because what's happened to you in your past has created the individual who you are today. And if the other individual can't accept that, or doesn't want to hear it, or don't ask how you're doing, or find out who your friend is. The true friend is the one looking in the mirror back at you. So if you're good to yourself, I pray you're good to yourself. But God is always good. He listens unconditionally. He loves us unconditionally. So you deserve only the best. Yes, Ava, I gotta love her. I love her. That's my pug. So, in today's reading, in Genesis 3, but the Lord God called to the man, where are you? Where are you? Are you playing the game hide and seek? Are you having conversations and prayers because he loves you unconditionally? Have a beautiful day. It is a Saturday. It is June 22nd, 2019. Be good to yourself. Please be good to yourself. Fill your cup. Be good to others, for we do not know what part of their journey they're on. You deserve to be happy. So when you look at yourself in the mirror, you deserve to be respected, to be honored, unconditionally. I love you. Be good. And thank you for your patience. And we'll see you on the next reading. We'll see you soon.